This is Elihu,
This is Peter.
and you're listening to Pineapple Chunks.
And today we're going to be talking about Discord, Spotify, the NBA, and NFTs, along with more sports-related activities. But not only sports, acquisitions, like Microsoft purchasing Discord for $10 billion.
And Spotify purchasing Betty Labs to expand their audio quality.
Not only Betty Labs, an app called Locker Room, where fans can quickly, on the spot, chat with their fan friends about basketball-related topics. But Spotify has different plans in store for this guy.
Yeah, let's get right into it. So Spotify's acquisition is not only a large shift for Betty Labs, but also for the Swedish audio giant itself. It's its first major foray into live audio. Interestingly, the company said it plans to soon expand Locker Room, which is part of Betty Labs, well beyond sports to offer conversations focused on music and cultural programming. So what does this mean? This is basically Spotify's way of getting an in the new trend of audio social media. You've heard of Clubhouse, you've heard of Discord's chat rooms, Telegram's chat rooms, Twitter's new chat rooms. I forget the name of it right now, but they have it. I promise they're doing it. Facebook's also got something in the works. Well, now Spotify, which makes sense, they're an audio platform, is dipping their toes into this industry. Microsoft is also participating in this niche by trying to acquire, or actually I think they are going to acquire Discord for $10 billion. Discord is very popular among gamers, video gamers, but it's also popular among content creators and influencers. Why is this important? Because Discord has, and they were the first to actually implement chat rooms where people can actually talk. It's all audio based. Sure, they have regular text chat rooms as well, but they were, I guess, the pioneers in, you can say, the audio media. So this war on audio is very interesting.
And it's also a huge bet.
It is a huge bet because you are betting that this industry will not only, succeed presently, but in the future. And will it trump other sources of media like Instagram's photos and videos or blogs, right? Do people want to just hop on a platform and start talking immediately, or do they just want to write things down on something beforehand, before sharing something, so they can check themselves? It's very interesting to see this dynamic shift, and I'm very excited to see how this plays out. So let's focus a little bit more on Spotify for now. Spotify, they acquired Betty Labs, and it says right here that in the coming months, Spotify will evolve and expand the Locker Room into an enhanced live audio experience for a wider range of creators and fans. Through this new live experience, they will offer a range of sports, music, and cultural programming, as well as a host of interactive features that enable creators to connect with audiences in real time. That has a lot of value because this is something that creators and fans have wanted for a very long time. And this also gives a lot more power to creators. We're seeing a lot of popularity with NFTs and how that's giving monetizable power to creators, but this will also create a lot of value for creators. They hope to give professional athletes, writers, musicians, songwriters, podcasters, and other global voices opportunities to host real-time discussions, debates, AMA sessions, and more. It's pretty cool stuff. I mean, Betty Labs is also forward-leaning. They are a team full of developers and engineers and product thinkers, and they're exactly what Spotify kind of needed to, swimmer into this niche industry.
Well, Spotify is already just trying to become the main and largest, which I'd argue it already is, the most prolific audio streaming platform
He
that
says,
we know.
as he uses Apple Music and not Spotify.
Right, yeah. But I mean, as far as the wide array of Spotify, and I will not go to Spotify. I like Apple Music. I'm
He's
staying
missing
with
out.
it.
Leave your comment in the description below on whether Peter should switch to Spotify or remain on Apple Music. Thank you.
Regardless, though, Spotify is the world's largest audio company, and it's already broken into podcasts. It's known for music, and now it's getting into these chat rooms that they're basically going to turn Locker Room, which is up here on the screen, into a platform, as Ellie said, to speak directly with creators. And so pretty much taking or kind of dominating a little bit the industry of the audio talking social media platforms. And it's quite a big leap. Clubhouse is in for a big treat. Microsoft has struggled in the past getting into the social media realm. They've recently dropped their deal with TikTok. They were going to buy TikTok, but then that fell through. And now they're looking at Discord for $10 billion.
What makes this so interesting is that Discord is a pretty expensive acquisition, relatively, right? It's not like any other company can just buy Discord out at $10 billion. That's a pretty heavy price tag. Microsoft is able to do this because they are not violating any monopoly antitrust laws here. They don't really have a social media conglomerate under the umbrella, right? So other companies that could buy out Discord for that $10 billion price tag, like Facebook or Google, can't necessarily, because they already kind of have, a good majority market share. Google with YouTube, and Facebook, well, Facebook is just the social media giant, and they are in a lot of trouble right now with lawsuits regarding their monopoly ways.
And the $10 billion price tag is pretty high, but
Right.
that in and of itself only speaks volumes for the level of inflation that we've seen in asset categories, such as private companies and even in the public markets. As you all notice, if you looked at your 401ks or your investment accounts, and if you haven't, you've heard it on the streets, that the stock market has been booming. Not in March, not so much in March, but since March's lows, March of 2020, mind you, it has gone on an uproar.
Discord also has a massive user base already. So according to various reports, Discord has about 140 million active users per month. That's approaching the size of Twitter's 192 million monthly users. That's really big, right? Especially considering the price that Discord is at. Twitter's probably valued at way more. Microsoft definitely can't buy Twitter out. The company,
Facebook definitely can't either. I mean,
Yeah,
3.5 billion monthly active users
right.
for a social media category.
So Discord makes money primarily by selling subscriptions to a premium service that lets you customize your profile and upload high-resolution images and videos for $9.99 per month or $99.99 per year. It's raised about $479 million in funding so far, according to Crunchbase, and the company was last privately valued at $7 billion. Discord is very popular with gamers. As I mentioned before, it is a natural fit for Microsoft's Xbox business. So remember, Microsoft owns Xbox, and the gaming sector is huge right now. It's booming. I mean, everybody wants to dip their toes in the gaming sector. Facebook's in gaming, Microsoft's in gaming. We got Roblox that just went public. Everyone's trying to get a piece of that pie, and Discord has a huge community around gaming. That's kind of mainly what their app was used for at the beginning, before it, diverged into other sources of user traffic. Their core user base is made up of video game players who turn to the app to chat about games they're playing, either in real life or in message board postings. This would tie in nicely with Microsoft's Xbox business, which is shifting to a future beyond just video game consoles. It's also building an online gaming service that will let you stream Xbox games just about on any device with an internet connection, which would one day make pricey gaming hardware unnecessary. So that's pretty huge. They have some pretty massive plans once they acquire Discord, and Microsoft's making some moves. They recently just had a contract with the U.S. Military to outfit their soldiers with AR technology. So
Yeah, that's a $22 billion contract.
Yeah, that's massive.
So
dude.
they already paid. If they buy Discord or when they buy Discord, they're in talks of doing it within April. They would already cover their costs, and they'd still have $12 billion in the bank. The acquisition of Discord would be the second largest acquisition for Microsoft since LinkedIn. They purchased LinkedIn back in 2016 for $26.6 billion. And, they also own GitHub that they purchased for $7.5 billion. And people like Ellie, GitHub quite well.
I love GitHub. It is a phenomenal service. It's just a repository for all your code.
So Discord in the portfolio of companies that Microsoft owns is a perfect fit. And like I said, $10 billion valuation for an audio streaming platform, that only just shows inflation. And companies like Roblox, which has a market cap of around $36 billion, also very much goes hand in hand with Discord. Many kids use Roblox and Discord interchangeably together to play with their friends. So really a fascinating acquisition. And
I forget Microsoft owns LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a weird place.
Yeah, it's become better though after Microsoft purchased them. Yeah,
I don't know.
It's good though. It's good. You should check it out sometime if you ever need a job. But I guess that's what it is for, right? It's just to get a job.
It's weird though, but they try to make it so social, and everyone's just kind of fake on it. No one's really their true self. And they added stories recently too. I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah. I've been using the stories recently, but they're cool. Microsoft is currently at a $1.7 trillion market cap. This should bump them up to at least $2 trillion. We'll see. You'll all see. Yeah. So now getting into the next story. NBA. The NBA has this company that they're working with, or a company that basically uses the NBA and all its players. Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, Will Smith, Ashton Kutcher, big names here. They all have invested in Top Shot, and Top Shot is basically an NFT platform that sells reels for NBA highlights, as you see on the screen here. So, of course, it would be in the best interest for Michael Jordan to come in, because I'm sure some of his snapshots are amazing.
Wait a second. They're monetizing on snapshots of games?
On reels.
When you can just record it from the comfort of your own home?
Yes, but you have the right of owning this, so it's perfect.
Who cares? I can just record it from the couch.
Well, hey, we're increasingly becoming a digital world, and you can actually prove ownership with an NFT and the blockchain. So big players have come behind it, and even movie stars. So $305 million raised for basketball NFT site Top Shot. So be ready.
That is just crazy. This proves the length of the NFT space and how pervasive it could be in any industry.
Look, Tyler Hero's NFT snapshot of a layup sold for $779. Hey, if you come in and buy it for $779, you could hold it and look at that snapshot, have the proof that you own it, and then maybe sell it to somebody else later in the future for more. Tyler Hero is a young player. He's 21 years old. He's one of the best Miami Heat players. And as his career develops, he's going to get better and better. And soon that snapshot will be worth more and also Michael Jordan's. So anyway, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. Hope this helped you understand a little bit about the investment thinking methodology, and be sure to subscribe, like the video, helps us a lot. And the merch is just flying off the shelves, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's just flying off the shelves.
The demand is high. You guys, thank you guys. So that concludes today's episode. Have a phenomenal week, all of you guys. And go invest in some NFTs, because that's what's in right now. That's what's hot.